Yo, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, right? Salute. The camera's on. Y'all ready? Yeah. After this goes off, after this live goes off, I'm re-uploading this on my YouTube channel. So just know, this is content. This will be re-uploaded on my YouTube channel after I finish this conversation. But I was over here watching that show Fatal Attraction, my nigga. Ain't gonna lie, it's a crazy ass show. But salute to everybody, man. Hope y'all having a blessed. It's midnight, so it's Tuesday already. You know what I'm saying? The time is winding down. We on the countdown to 2025. You know what I'm saying? Next week will be Christmas. And then after Christmas, you know, Kwanzaa. Then after Kwanzaa is New Year's Eve. So time is flying, you know? Time is flying. But today's topic, yesterday's topic, we talked about the streets. Today's topic, we talking about Jay-Z, man. We talking about y'all man Hov, man. You know what I'm saying? Not surprised. You know, salute. Not surprised. Definitely not surprised. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. You can't be surprised with a dude like that. Because you gotta realize this is a dude that came in the game like the black Tony Montana or the black Michael Corleone. It's business, nothing personal. So old boy don't have no problem being a cutthroat. The sad situation is for dude to have his lawyer sit there and say him and Puff don't have a long time friendship. They don't have a bond. Dude said it's a business relationship, professional business relationship. Now, mind you, you done heard Jay-Z in numerous interviews say, yo, Puff is my mans. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? You heard Puff say, yo, the only person that called me Sean is my mother and Jay-Z. So mind you, right? These dudes got a personal relationship. This relationship goes back so many years. Salute. And to have a dude have his lawyer say that, this is why when Beans was in court, this same man said in court when Beans was in court. Y'all remember what he said? When the judge asked him, is you going to be responsible for Siegel? He said no. And they took Siegel right in the back. And he sat down. So, this the dude that turned on his man's behaving, turned on everybody. Why y'all believing that Jay-Z is a thorough dude? He's showing y'all he not a thorough dude, and he play with them higher up people. You know what I'm saying? So, when you hear 50, or you hear Cameron, oh, they hating on Jay-Z. Ain't nobody hating on Jay-Z. Jay-Z's a snake, bro. Dudes from his own projects hate his fucking guts, my nigga. Dudes from Marcy Projects despise him, bro. That tell you something right there. If dudes from your projects you grew up with despise you like that, that tell you something. Dude ain't right. So, I'm watching the press conference and I'm hearing the dude, the lawyer, Alex Shapiro, say that, Mr. Carter doesn't have a relationship with Puff and they don't have a bond and all that stuff ain't true, right? So I'm saying to myself, so you've been in this man's house. This man been around you. You been around this man. Y'all done did business together. Y'all broke bread together. In fact, you blackballed your mans and put blame on Puff to say Puff did that, but you blackballed your mans. He blackballed Source money, made him take less money, and then was working hand in hand. So, come on, man. I can't respect that type of character in a dude, man. I can't respect that, man. You know, everybody know that old girl was lying. We all knew that was a lie. You know what I'm saying? You could hear from the conversation that was a money shakedown from Tony Busby. We knew that. We knew that was a shakedown. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that get on a platform and say certain people names and they wasn't even there, the father say, yo, he don't recall none of that she's saying. We knew what that was. A lot of these things is a bunch of crisis actors. We already know the Puffy thing, the Diddy, all the Jay-Z, all these situations where you hearing chicks coming out, it's all a bunch of actors getting paid. Okay? Blackmailers getting paid. They pay these people to come out and say certain things. Because if it was what they saying it was, you would have went that time that you got assaulted, you would have went and got a kick done on you, and you would have went to the police. You wouldn't wait 20 and 30 years. But I told y'all in my previous episode when I did my last live, what did I tell y'all? I said when they started with Bill Cosby, they was coming for everybody. Bill Cosby was the test. That was the test run. You know, Bill Cosby was a test run. Once they saw that the Bill Cosby thing was successful, now let's go test it on R. Kelly. You see what I'm saying? And then they go test it on R. Kelly. They give him 30 years. So now, who the next big fish to go after? Oh, let's go after Diddy. Come on, man. We know what that is, man. You know what that is. So, with the Jay-Z thing, I'm not surprised. Dude been a sucker, man. He a cold sucker. Him, Dr. Dre, them dudes is cold suckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre, and we gonna talk about that too. Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying, is the new Quincy Jones, and Jay-Z's the new Clarence Avon. You know, these dudes don't have no loyalty to nobody. Their loyalty is to the bag and to corporate America. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna speak against what they making their money. They not gonna do that. You gotta understand. They Godfather. You gotta look. Jay-Z Godfather is Doug Morris, man. Same with Dr. Dre. They love Doug Morris, man. You know what I'm saying? That's they OG. That's they big homie, Doug Morris, man. Real talk. Real talk. So when these dudes be talking about, yo, Jay-Z, yo, he for the people, man. Come on, bro. Y'all already saw what he did, man. The sad part is, bro, that's kind of messed up, man. He could have just left Puff out that conversation. You ain't had to say, your lawyer go and say, oh, he never had a bond, he never had a friendship with Diddy, and it was all a personal and professional. How is it a personal and professional level when this man been to this man's house? That's not a personal or professional relationship. He went to this man's house. He done been in parties with this man, numerous of parties. You know what I'm saying? They done had numerous of parties together. And we talking about from the 90s to the 2000s to now. So that's not no professional nothing. That's just a dude that's, you know, I'm acting like I got what I wanted from Puff. Just like he got what he wanted from R. Kelly. And look what happened. He sick Dream Hampton on R. Kelly. Come on, man. The whole industry came out for Jay-Z, man. Yeah, I saw that. I saw how the whole industry came out for him. Whole industry. Everybody like, nah, that ain't true, right? Puff done put a lot of these dudes on. And none of the industry came out for the man. You know what I'm saying? And talking about this. I'm doing a show tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do it on my channel, the Bullets Gotti Show 2.0, or I'm going to do it on Instagram and I'm going to repost it on my channel. But I'm not done with Dexter Isaac, and we ain't done with the other dude, the rapper dude, the rapper dude from Flatbush, Little Sean. We gonna expose them two cartoon characters, the con man and the how you call it, the liar. The con man and the liar. So we gonna expose the con man and the liar tomorrow on my platform because people gonna hear the truth. You know, I had a phone call and we chopped it up and a lot of things got exposed to me, you know, and we gonna clear some things up. So just know we exposing the con man and the liar. I don't know if we're gonna do it on YouTube or we're gonna do it on Instagram, but I will be going live on one of these platforms and we're gonna expose the con man and the liar. Just like we exposed Casanova, that's in the Cheese Factory Witness Program. We expose these dudes. Just remember, these dudes gotta get exposed because these dudes are among us. You cannot have these type of characters among us. So we're gonna expose any one of these dudes that come on YouTube or wanna be fake rappers. We gonna expose you. I'm going back to the old Bullets Gotti. See, y'all forgot how I came on YouTube. You know, a lot of people, you know, took my formula, but they ain't been, how you say, doing it right. I was the first one doing all this exposing and Nelac. All these dudes done stole the swag and thought they was better, and half of them don't be even doing it right, man. It's terrible. You know what I'm saying? I be watching certain dudes' platforms and I be like, yo, y'all dudes don't be doing what I was doing for a couple years on YouTube, right, man? Y'all just out here clout chasing, but it is what it is. But let's get back to the conversation about Jay-Z and Puff. So Jay-Z, like I said, his lawyer, Alex Shapiro, gets on TV and say, yo, you know, Puff and Jay-Z didn't have a relationship and he wasn't cool. And I just laugh at that, to say that a dude that been to this man's house, know this man's family, you know what I'm saying? They all know each other on a personal level. The man said on James Corden, they was on the show, Puff was on the show with James Corden, and said, yo, the only dude that called me Sean, the only person besides my mother is Jay. So a professional person is not going to be allowed to call somebody by their first name. That's somebody that you have a real relationship and a real rapport with that could call you by your first name. Y'all on first name basis. But y'all got to remember, this dude is not a real dude, man. He a snake. You know, you heard what old Skino said. You heard what Petey Crack. You heard what he did to Petey Crack. Man asked him, can I get a car? And the man basically ignored him. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is the same dude that when Beans was trying to get bail, he denied his mans. Dude that bust his thing for him. And the thing is, that dude was basically ignoring somebody that put his life on the line and risked his freedom for him. Now somebody risked their freedom for you, going, breaking guns down, getting into shootouts, getting into altercations, and you tell a judge, nah, come on, bro. Irv Gotti, this is a dude that he was tight with. Irv Gotti, he was tight with Irv, right? Irv and him, that was his DJ, that was his man's. Irv worked on his first album. When Irv was going through his case with the feds, Jay turned his back on him. Dame said that, turned his back on him when he was going through his case with the feds. He ain't ride with his mans. This is a dude that he done did business with. He ain't ride with his mans. Turn his back on his mans. You feel what I'm saying? So if he doing that to people, that's his mans. This is what you call, that's Jay-Z fashion. He not loyal. He's what you call a snake. That's a snake. But you can't be surprised with these snakes because that's what they is, man. That's what dudes like Jay-Z is, man. They out for self. They out for self. And the thing is that you listen to these dudes and they say La Familia and all that. It's all about La Familia. It's the rock. We family. We brothers. We our own crutches. When these dudes talk about the band of brothers and they real ones, it ain't no truth in that. You know what I'm saying? And when you listen to Jay music, when you listen to Jay music, he show you that he's not a thorough individual, man. It's all fiction. It's nothing real in the music. It's all an illusion. You know what I'm saying? Like when I saw that interview with the lawyer, I'm like, hold on, bro. He really going to have his lawyer throw Puff under the bus? And this man got mad pictures with dude and interviews. He said, yo, that's my man's. And he going to let the lawyer say, yo, that's a professional relationship. And you go to games and it's professional. It's like come on, bro. That just shows you the type of caliber of dude he is, man. But you shouldn't be surprised by what Jay-Z do. Because he's showing people that he wants to keep his status on top. And that means if he has to sacrifice or he has to sacrifice you to get to basically to get you out the way of him rising, he will do that. He will throw you under the bus to make sure his title, that his reign at the top is still lit. Because what he basically did was threw Puff under the bus. Instead of being mad with the lawyer, with the chick that's accusing him, he made it clear. Yo, I don't have no relationship, no type of bond, no type of friendship with this man. It was all professional and it was all business. So that means that everybody he deals with ain't a friend. It's all professional in his business. Because that's what he literally saying. But we been knew this. This is why Dame, when you hear Dame be venting, and you hear Haven be venting the way they be venting, and a lot of other dudes be venting the way like he did R. Kelly. The bullshit he did. That's lying on him like Jaguar Wright. Go hard on them. He going hard on Puff. Talking about that was a professional business relationship. So that just shows you, man, like the type of dude that Jay-Z is, man. He's a dude that is a shrewd businessman, and he ain't about, others. He ain't about, riding with nobody. He about being an energy vampire, and he ain't about none of that. But you already knew that's what he was, from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? This dude been this way from the get-go. So it's not surprising, but it just shows people like, yo, you really threw this man under the bus. So you don't look like the bad guy. So I wouldn't throw nobody under the bus when I'm getting accused of the same shit. That's the thing I ain't understand that Jay-Z did. You throwing somebody under the bus talking about, yo, I don't know this. Like you could listen to the lawyer the way he was talking. Like, it's like, word. Like if looks could kill, or you really could see everything he said in that interview, the lawyer, he made it perfectly clear that, listen, that was a business relationship. You know? A business relationship. That's crazy, yo. Told y'all. That's not surprising. He said he don't have nothing to do with Mr. Combs. They knew each other, but it just been professional. What? Music awards and or NBA All-Star games. This man been at Puff House. What he talking about? NBA All-Star games and music awards when this man been in his house. He been in his house in Beverly Hills. He been in his house in doggone Miami, Star Island. He been in his house at the Hamptons. How was that All-Star games and music awards? This man been at this man's birthday party, all this. But like I tell people, man, you gotta look at how these dudes move, bro. They don't move. They don't operate on any type of loyalty, man. They you know, the game is like this, man. If you ain't a asset to the industry, or you ain't hot, and you got a whole lot of things going on with you, they got no problem throwing you under the bus and disassociating yourself. You seen how they did R. Kelly. You seen how they did Bill Cosby. This is what they do. They had no problem not rocking with Puff. They had no problem. They made sure they don't have to rock with him. You know what I'm saying? And the main one, you getting accused with, dude. You made sure on your you had your lawyer say out your mouth that was professional. I couldn't believe what I was hearing, man, when I heard dude say that, man. I'm like, wow, yo. Like, yo, really threw son under the bus. I mean, but like I said, man, these dudes don't be official, bro. They don't be official, man. You know what I'm saying? That, to me, that's crazy, yo. That a dude to throw somebody under the bus just so, you know, it make his case look good. I wouldn't do nothing like that, man. I'll say, yeah, I know, son. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my man's, you know. But you know, I'm not here to talk about him. I'm here to talk about my thing. He made it perfectly clear, like, yo, I don't, you know what I'm saying? So all these dudes that be like, yo, Jay, a real one. Nah, man. He showed dudes time and time again, man. It's business. He like the white folks, man. How the white folks move, that's how he move. Yeah, he gonna associate with you, but it's always business, and that's what it's always gonna be. Ain't no friendship, ain't no rapport, ain't none of that. It's business with him. Ain't no none of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he showed with this whole situation. That it was just business. It wasn't no, yeah, that's my man's, you know what I'm saying, and I rock with him, but, you know, I'm not here to talk about him. I'm here to talk about this situation with this individual lying on me. You know, he made it perfectly clear, like dude said it like with a disdain, like, yo, he don't mess with him. It's business, professional. I'm like, dang, like, that's some cold. Like, but you see how they do dudes? You see how they do dudes when they get incarcerated? You see how the industry turn their back? These dudes that be A-listers, you see how they turn their back? And dude go to jail, they turn their back on him. Instead of them defending. This what Pac was talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's what Tyson and all of them was talking about. Michael Jackson, all of them, man. You see when Michael Jackson died, the first thing they try to do was dirty his name. Kobe. You know what I'm saying? This is what these people do, man. It's what they do, man. They don't. It ain't real, man. You know they will act like they really rock with you, but they don't really rock with you, man. You know what I'm saying? I watched dudes, man, when Harvey Weinstein caught his case, man. I seen dudes that worked with him in the past, bro, was in defense of him, bro. Ashton Kutcher, bro. You know, with the whole thing with dude Danny Masterson. I don't think he did that what they trying to accuse him of. But he wrote a letter for his mans. You know, him and his wife. They wrote a support letter to get him free. You know what I'm saying? And like these black dudes, man, they get in the industry, get paper. They don't even come out and support, bro. They got a crab in a bucket mentality, bro. All crabs. They straight up got a crab mentality, bro. There's no way in hell I can have a crab mentality when I see a man that look just like me incarcerated over some BS bogus lies, man. They ain't proved their case. They ain't proved nothing. Nobody got a kit done on them. Nobody got no witnesses that could prove these incidents happened. All hearsay. And dudes is like, yo, yeah, you know, yeah, he a shameful dude, man. Y'all going by a video. Y'all not saying, yo, that's illegal what the feds did by leaking that video to the media. They not saying that. Yo, that's illegal, son. They literally went to CNN and leaked that video, man. They not talking about how these dudes is trying to get dirt on son and contacting people and trying to reach out to people from his past to try to get them to be witnesses. Like, come on, bro. The things that these dudes is doing is high level, high tech lynching, man. You know, so when it come to Jay, like I said, man, when it come to Jay-Z, he did what we already knew he was going to do. You know what I mean? When a dude out for self, a dude out for self. Everything is business with homie. He told you, I'm a businessman, not a businessman. You know? So when you hear dudes saying that he's a businessman and he about his business, come on, bro. You know? You know? He telling you he a businessman. You know, you thinking like, oh, this dude is a official dude. You know? Like he's a real dude that genuinely care for his people. Nah, man. He a dude that that's in the industry. That's why I don't got no respect for Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre just like Jay, man. You know, that's why them two get along, because they the same individual. You look at Dr. Dre, you look at Jay-Z. Same two individuals. Snakish individuals. Not trustworthy dudes. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? When Snoop was going through, that's why Tupac was so mad at Dr. Dre, because it's like, dude, son is facing a murder trial, and you could help the case and get the case thrown out by saying you was not even there on the scene when the shooting happened. He never came to court. Even though he beat the case with Johnny Cochran, Dr. Dre never came to court to help out Snoop. You know what I'm saying? So in that situation, that's like Jay-Z with Benz. You know what I mean? He came to court because they subpoenaed him. He didn't want to be there. And he said no, he wasn't going to, make sure he was good, and keep an eye on him. You know what I'm saying? So that just shows you the type of dude that homie is. That he a for self type of dude. You know what I'm saying? And, he gets rid of his liability. Jay is about assets and liabilities with him. You know what I'm saying? He don't care if it's a 20-year relationship. He don't care if he the godfather of your child. He feel like you rocking his boat. You got to go. And what the lawyer did today was just show that dude is he a POS, man. For that, man. That's not what real dudes do, man. They don't throw dudes under the bus while they fighting the same lies and allegations you fighting. You could have just said, you know what, he fighting, yes, we got a relationship, but he's fighting. We not discussing Sean. We not discussing Mr. Combs. We talking about Mr. Carter. You ain't had to go and say that. That's why I was like, yo, damn, these dudes is really fake, man. I'm like, damn, son, like, there's pictures of dude, like, with dude. Why you gonna say something like that? Like, I got a personal relationship, and then you gonna say make sure your lawyer put that in there. Like, that's different than me, man. Different than me, man. But you gotta understand, man. When you an energy vampire, that's what you do. That's what energy vampires. That's what dudes that swagger jack, that feed off of other people's energy, man. That's what they do, man. They get around people and they take. You gotta understand. Jay the black godfather of the music industry, man. He don't owe no loyalty to nobody, bro. He the black godfather. He got Clarence Avon position in the industry right now. He like that position. Everybody kissed the ring of Jay-Z. He like that position. Same thing with Quincy Jones. Same thing with Dr. Dre, the new Quincy Jones. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going to see Dr. Dre. He the new Quincy Jones. So when you got dudes like that like their position, and they like the position that they got, and they heavily protected, and they don't have no allegiance to none of these dudes, they don't care. So it's not surprising that a Jay would do that, man. Shout out to Maul D. It's not a surprising that they would say that the lawyer say what he said about Diddy. It's not surprising. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man. Jay got the, facts. You know what I'm saying? So, word. You know what I'm saying? So, when you hear son say what he said, man, it's deep, man. You know what I'm saying? That what I saw with Jay-Z lawyer did, man, made me look and say to myself, man, ain't no real friendships in the industry, man. Word. That, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no real friendships in the industry, man. That's why a lot of them Philly brothers, man, state property in them. They looked at Jay as a mentor, as a big brother, and then, they want to do all that. You know what I'm saying? They want to do that. But it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is, man. It's sad, though, man. But that's why I say, man, stop idolizing these dudes, man. Yeah, I already know. I already know, Shady. You know what I'm saying? You know, dudes got to do better, man. You know, you got dudes like Hove that they already showing you, man. Like, it's about that bag and it's about all that. You know? So, it is what it is, man. So, y'all already know, man. It's your boy Bullets Gotti, man. I just wanted to come rap to y'all for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to please check out Rapmatic. I want to plug that. If y'all ain't see the new Sub-Zero shit, go plug that in. You know what I'm saying? Definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Bullets Gotti Show 2.0. We working. And like I said in this episode today, is that, you know, you can't believe everything you see. You can't believe everything you hear. Jay-Z is the true definition of, you know, snake everybody to stay on top. No matter how hard, you know, you may want to believe that dude is a genuine dude. But when you snaking everybody and you don't care and you being cutthroat to everybody in the industry that look at you as a homie, but you don't look at them as a homie. Like this, you got to remember, this is the dude that told DMX the inmates is running the asylum and dropped DMX off of Def Jam. This is the same man that did all the same things to all these dudes on Rockefeller, never dropped a PD Crack album, old Skino album, took Emilio Sparks record. It's the same dude. So what he did to Puff should not surprise anybody because he did it to Dame. You do it to Dame, you gonna do it to dude. Because you gotta understand, bro. It's like what Son said to Joe Clark, man. I'm the head nigga in charge. And in Jay mind, he the HNIC of this. And dudes gotta fall in line and kiss the pinky ring. You know what I'm saying? And the messed up part about it is that Puff is kind of, I know he upset because dude threw him under the bus. And I get it. He wanted to clear his name. That's cool. Clear your name. You know what I'm saying? But there's way you go about clearing your name. You don't go about clearing your name to say, have your lawyer say some nonsense about, oh, it's just a personal, it's not a personal or a bond. It's a professional relationship, all-star. And it's pictures of Jay at this man's mansion. It's pictures of this dude at this dude, you know, house. Him and Jay talking about black excellence. And then what Jay do? You know, Puff and him saying black excellence. And what Jay do? Threw him under the bus. You know what I'm saying? Because to him it's for self. He all for self. But how can a man that done got money with him, done been in business, had a business relationship with him, you know what I'm saying? Done did a whole lot of things with this man, gonna do all that. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be surprised by dude's characteristics because this is a dude, this is how he move. This is a dude been moving like this since he came in the game. You gotta remember, this dude, Jaz-O was the rapper. Always remember that. He took Jaz-O career, right? Nobody wanted to sign Jay. Right? Nobody wanted to sign him. Right? He was Big Daddy Kane hype man. You know what I'm saying? Dame was a loyal dude. He meet Dame through Clark Kent. Dame a loyal dude. Dame got him out of a deal. Dame out there being his biggest support, his biggest supporter. Dame getting dudes like OG Wan, dudes like, Biggs and, all these dudes from the streets. Shout out Malik Sealy, R.I.P. Like, he getting dudes like this to put up money behind Rockefeller, right? And with them doing that, with the relationships that they had, they put money up for Rockefeller. And Jay, instead of him being a real one, you know what I'm saying? And telling them people, nah, man, that's my brother. I'm not letting y'all do this to my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm not letting y'all tell me he does a meeting without Dame. Dame comes from Baba Love, Big's brother funeral, and he bombing on everybody in the office. He going in on Todd Moskowitz. He going in on Kevin Labs. He's screaming on everybody, right? Mike Kaiser, he's screaming on him, right? Not knowing Jay was the one that orchestrated and organized the meeting. He the one that told the people at Def Jam, let's have the meeting. Because he was not doing the album on Rockefeller. He was doing the album on Def Jam, the Black Album. So he threw his mans under the bus. His mans going crazy on everybody in the office. He going crazy on, right? But they don't know that, son did a backdoor move. And cause he did a backdoor move, Dame, come on. And it's sad though. You know? You know? You know what I'm saying? He did a backdoor move. But you can't be surprised by that type of behavior, bro. That's a dude that's loyal to you. That basically, sacrifices time and energy for you. And when you got into power and they offer you the president position, you said F Dame and we gonna do what we gonna do. You know? You know?
Ask your asthma specialist for Tespire by name. This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill.
You know? So, it's like, dude was about self from the beginning and always gonna be about self. You know? The sad part is that dudes had loyalty to dude, and dude wasn't loyal to them. The Haven, same thing. This is a dude that put him in the hustling game, got shot over him, you know what I'm saying, was a big brother.
Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com. Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual. still think of the little girl. I mean, I know she's an adult now, she's in her 20s, but I always wondered the horrific night that she had. What was she thinking about? What kept her so calm to just walk around the apartment? I mean, seeing two people dead, one of them her grandmother, it's a child that's 3 years old, you know, and this act was pure evil. So 3 years later, I still remember it, and I hope they're doing well.
Yeah, so you know, he did the Haven dirty, man. You know, a dude that you wrote about in your first album said on an uptown hot block he got his side sprayed up. The whole album is about your mans. Your mans, you know, holla at you. You don't do the show for him. He do bike week. You didn't cold show up for the show he had booked for you, right? Granted, your man see you out there. You come out there to North Carolina. You come to perform. You know, he see you in the club. You know, a situation break off. This is in 2000 before your mans go to jail. He trying to holler at you. You know, Beans getting an altercation. And then you brush your mans off and don't have a conversation. Then your mans come home, right? Shout out to DeHaven. He comes home, you know what I'm saying? You do American Gangster, the album. You bigging them up. Or every album, you bigging up Gil, you bigging up DeHaven, you bigging them up. You know what I'm saying? You bigging them up on the Black album. You know, DeHaven, you know, Show Me the Game. You bigging them up. Then American Gangster comes. You know, your man's vent about certain things. American Gangster comes. You said, fuck DeHaven for caving. Made men ain't supposed to make statements. Wow. You call your man's a snitch. Now, this your childhood friend. This your dude that you grew up with. This is dude that took you to Trenton, took you to Maryland, made sure you got money. And you say your man's F your man's for caving. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So when he said that, and then you could understand.
However, the more Raphael talks, the more detectives believe him. Raphael explains he first met Maria Davis 2
You know,
years ago.
you saying, you know, F him for caving, made men don't supposed to make statements. And then when you say that, you know, you basically insinuated that he was a snitch, which could have cost him his life. You know what I'm saying? And Jay-Z is a very popular individual. Jay-Z has a fan base where his fans are like stans. You know, they follow his every move. They quote his verses. You know, he's their lifestyle artist. So they follow him. So anything that Jay-Z say is law to his fans. So when he said it about a dude that's his childhood friend, what makes you think is any loyalty? When you got somebody like Source Money, he thinking Puff blackballed me after I did I'll Be Missing You. Come to find out, he goes on K Slay and said, nah, Jay did that. Jay had me blackballed from the industry. Now this a dude, another dude you grew up with, was rapping with, childhood friend from your hood. You do him filthy. So it's like, dude don't have no loyalty to anybody. Not industry people, Not even people. His own brother, my dude, shot his own brother because his brother was getting high. Shot his own brother. You know what I'm saying? So, he said it in his book. He tried to say he shot his brother because of a chain. Some dudes say he shot his brother because he was getting high. You know? But to do something like that is kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I can't understand, son. Like, Jay can't be a real one with people, man. And, like, when it come to Puff, man, I just think that was kind of foul, bro. Y'all both going through the same type of lying case, bro. To throw him under the bus, to try to disassociate yourself, you know. But, like I said, he got a history of doing that, disassociating himself from people, you know. Once you damage goods in his book, it's no point of even messing with you. You know? But hey, it is what it is. You know?
We knew she was there. So I kept on pressing the buzzer. Maria, it's Detective Rivera, you know, we need to talk. She finally answered. I said,
You know?
You're under arrest, you have to come.
It's just crazy, though.
I think she was waiting, she thought maybe she was going to get that knock on the door, and she did.
She was that small
You know?
that they wrote off immediately in the top of the investigation, and she's living rent-free in a home, so, like, what's the issue that Carmen had to be killed by her, and for $15,000 nonetheless?
Prosecutors finally answer that question when Maria stands trial 2 years later, revealing a major piece of the puzzle.
You know?
Justino and Maria had been a couple before Carmen came into the picture.
The motive in this case is pure jealousy. Turns out, all those years ago, before Carmen and Justino got married, he had been dating Maria.
Maria dated Justino when they were young. We believe that
You know?
she was still
So,
mad at Carmen because
like I said, man, at the end of the day,
Carmen and Justino,
it's messed up on so many levels, man. You know? You gotta really look at it and say to yourself, man, like, how can dudes say they real ones, man, and they do things like that, man, you know? But you gotta realize, you know, the industry is fugazi. You gotta understand, dudes rock with you when you hot, and when your downfalls happen, and you fall off, or something happen to you, nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows you. You know? And that's messed up, though.